Yes. Yeah, what is the doubt? Sir, is DNA of viruses also called RNA of viruses due to single stranded structure? No. DNA is different, RNA is different. What is DNA? DNA has deoxyribonucleotides, but RNA has ribonucleotides. In RNA, there is ribose sugar. Okay, whereas in DNA, there is presence of deoxyribose sugar. And in DNA, usually there is presence of thymine. But in RNA, there is presence of uracil. So some differences are there. Okay, see that linear and circular forms of DNA. If a DNA has a 3' and 5' ends, if a DNA molecule has a free 5' and 3' ends, then it is called as what? Linear DNA. These linear DNAs are usually present in eukaryotic nuclei. That means in eukaryotes, the genetic material is usually what? Linear DNA. Whereas circular DNA is present where there is no free 5' and 3' ends. If 3' and 5' ends are not free, they are joined, means that is forming circular DNA. That circular DNA is present majorly in prokaryotes. Prokaryotes have circular DNA, whereas eukaryotes have linear DNA. Okay? Complete? Yes. All right. These are types of DNA molecule, like a single-stranded DNA or double-stranded DNA molecule, and linear DNA, circular DNA, and types of DNA based on the number of base pairs per pitch. Based on the type of helix, there are 5 types: A, B, C, D, and Z. See the properties of DNA molecule. Properties of DNA. What are the properties of DNA? DNA is high molecular weight. It has high molecular weight. DNA has high molecular weight, and the molecular weight may be up to million Dalton. The molecular weight of DNA is more, that may be up to more Dalton. And this DNA absorbs UV light, ultraviolet light, especially UV light at 260 nanometers wavelength. The light of 260 nanometers wavelength is ultraviolet light. That ultraviolet light can be absorbed by the DNA molecule. DNA molecule will absorb that ultraviolet wavelength of light. Ultraviolet light, which has less wavelength than normal visible light. Light is divided into 3 regions, One is visible, second one is ultraviolet, third one is infrared. That ultraviolet light wavelength of light can be absorbed by the DNA molecule. That is one property. Here, due to presence of this deoxyribonucleotides are there now. So DNA is more acidic than RNA. When compared to RNA, DNA is more acidic, and DNA has more density. Density of DNA is more than RNA molecule. DNA molecule has more density than RNA molecule, because in DNA there is presence of deoxyribonucleotides. As deoxyribonucleotides are there, there is presence of one, wait 1 second, density is less than RNA. I will explain, wait, confusion. Density of DNA is less than RNA. Density of DNA is less than RNA. Why? Because in RNA there is presence of OH group. As there is presence of OH group, it has more density. But in DNA there is only hydrogen. Oxygen is absent at second position. So DNA has a less density. And another property of DNA is denaturation. DNA exhibits a property called denaturation. What is that denaturation process means? That double-stranded DNA, when it is exposed to more temperature, when double-stranded DNA is exposed to more temperature, that double-stranded DNA will be opened into two separate single strands. Double-stranded DNA, when it is exposed to more temperature, two strands of DNA will be separated. How two strands can be separated? Anyone? How the two strands can be separated? So two strands of DNA are going to be separated means what is taking place? What is happening there? Yeah, hydrolysis. No, not hydrolysis. Breaking of hydrogen bonds. Sumedha, very good. Rochak, good. Breaking of G bonds, not G bonds, H bonds. Breaking of hydrogen bonds, because they are joined by hydrogen bonds. The hydrogen bonds what are present between two strands of DNA, they are breaking. Okay. So that the hydrogen bonds are broken down means double-stranded DNA will convert into two separate single strands. That is called denaturation. This denaturation, a temperature is required. That temperature is called as Tm. Tm stands for melting temperature at which double-stranded DNA can be converted into a single-strand molecule. Tm. Tm stands for melting temperature. Melting temperature. That means temperature at which double-stranded DNA can be converted into two separate single strands. That is called as melting temperature. This melting temperature is based on hydrogen bonds. High GC pairs means if GC pairs are more, then Tm will also be more. If more AT pairs are there means, then that Tm of the DNA will be less. Why that Tm is different for two different molecules? Why? If a DNA has more GC pairs, there is more Tm, and why a DNA has more AT pairs means then less Tm. Why? What is the reason? Because breaking of hydrogen bonds is taking place there. So as GC pairs are breaking, there is breaking of three hydrogen bonds. DNA with more GC pairs means, yeah, there are more hydrogen bonds if more GC pairs are there. If AT pairs are there more, then hydrogen bonds will be less when compared to GC pairs. Yeah. So to break that triple bond, there is need of more temperature. So to break this double bond, less temperature is required. So Tm is depending on what? Number of hydrogen bonds also. And once again, the separated single strands will be there, na? Separated single strands, if they are subjected to low temperature, that is again converted into double stranded molecule. That binding of double single strands upon cooling is called as renaturation. Double stranded DNA, when it is boiled or melted, increased heat, when the temperature is increased, the double stranded DNA will be converting into two separate single strands. That is what we are calling denaturation. Opposite to denaturation, the process is called as renaturation. In renaturation, separated single strands will be converted into double stranded DNA again if the temperature of the DNA is decreased. Okay, so on heating, double stranded DNA will convert into two separate single strands, that is called denaturation. On cooling, two separate single strands will be converted into double stranded DNA, that is called renaturation. Denaturation and renaturation are two properties of DNA. Okay, right. And the nucleotide sequence on DNA that gives genetic information. The nucleotide sequence which is present on DNA is called genetic information. Genetic information means here the characters are based on the nucleotide sequence. DNA is responsible for heredity. What is heredity? Transfer of character from one generation to next generation. Heredity or inheritance character. So that heredity is nothing but the DNA nucleotides. What is DNA? A, T, G, C, A, T, G, C, A, G, G, C, C. Whatever the different combinations of nucleotide sequences may be there, that different combinations of nucleotide sequences from 5' end to 3' end of the DNA. This sequence of nucleotides is called genetic information. Genetic information is nothing but the nucleotide sequence present on DNA gives genetic information. Nucleotide sequence present on DNA gives genetic information. Okay, this is about DNA molecule. Then see RNA. There is not much about RNA. RNA is usually single stranded. RNA is usually single stranded molecule, but there may be presence of double stranded RNA also. But majorly RNA is single stranded molecule. Here this RNA is present in both prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. Present in both prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Normally in prokaryotes, RNA may be acting as genetic material, but some may be there which are acting as DNA. But eukaryotes, in eukaryotes, if you see an eukaryotic cell, there is presence of both DNA and RNA. In eukaryotes, suppose if we take a plant, in plants, major genetic material is DNA. But in mitochondria or chloroplast, there may be presence of some other RNA, like ribosomes. Ribosomes may have RNA molecule. Mitochondria may be have mitochondrial DNA, mitochondrial RNA, like that. Some other RNAs may also present. Okay, but viruses, if you see viruses have only DNA or only RNA. Viruses, a virus is there means that virus may have only DNA or only RNA molecule. Okay, and most of the plant viruses have, I think what I told you in previous point. In previous point I told you one point, whether it is correct, I think I don't remember what I told you. Most of plant viruses have DNA, not DNA, RNA as genetic material. I think I told you DNA, but most of plant viruses have RNA as genetic material, and most of animal viruses have DNA as genetic material. Most of plant viruses have RNA, whereas most of animal viruses have RNA as genetic material. Okay, and see this, what are this present? I mean, see some examples of RNA virus. Examples for RNA virus. DNA virus, I told you. What are DNA viruses? 5X174, M13 bacteriophage, and T2 bacteriophage, they have this one. You told DNA for plant viruses. That only I am saying. I told you to change now. Most of plant viruses have RNA. That only I am saying now. Okay, this is correct. Most of plant viruses have RNA. Most of animal viruses have DNA. And if you see some examples of RNA viruses, some examples like TMV, tobacco mosaic virus, TMV virus, and polio virus, influenza virus, YMV stands for yellow mosaic virus. And some more viruses may also there. Polio, I wrote now. Polio virus, influenza, yellow mosaic, and wound tumor virus. These viruses have RNA as genetic material. Okay. In eukaryotes, RNA is mainly present in ribosomes. RNA is present mainly in ribosomes in eukaryotic cells, whereas in prokaryotic cells they may be present as genetic material. Okay. And it is present in some mitochondria and chloroplast also. Traces means very less amounts. Traces of RNA are seen in mitochondria, chloroplast. Mitochondria and chloroplast. Okay. Here in eukaryotes, DNA is present in nucleus, but RNA is made from DNA in nucleus in eukaryotes. So RNA is formed in nucleus of eukaryotes. In eukaryote cells, RNA is formed in the nucleus of eukaryotic cells. That means RNA is present in nucleus also. Okay. But in prokaryotes there is no nucleus, right? As there is no nucleus in prokaryotes, it is found in cytoplasm. Cytoplasm, you already know that. And there is a presence of a nucleus-like structure called nucleoid. In prokaryotes, there is no nucleus. Instead of nucleus in prokaryotes, there is a nucleus-like appearance called a nucleoid. In that nucleoid in prokaryotes and in cytoplasm, both in cytoplasm and nucleoid, this ribonucleic acid or RNA is present. RNA is present in cytoplasm and nucleoid of prokaryotic organisms, and RNA is being formed in nucleus of eukaryotes. That means it is found in eukaryote nucleus also. Or in eukaryotic cells, RNA is majorly present in ribosomes, and low amounts, traces means less amounts of RNA are present in mitochondria and chloroplast of eukaryotic cells. Okay. Complete? Doubts came? Done? Yeah, thank you. See, types of RNA molecules. Types of RNA molecule. RNA molecules are first majorly divided into two types. One is generic RNA, generic or genetic, right? Genetic or genetic RNA molecule, and second one is non-generic or non-genetic RNA. Genetic RNA means the RNA molecule which is working as genetic material. It acts as genetic material. In some organisms, this RNA which acts as genetic material, that is responsible for character. That is genetic RNA. This genetic RNA may be single-stranded RNA or double-stranded RNA. Genetic RNA may be single-stranded RNA or double-stranded RNA. Coming to non-genetic RNA, these type of RNAs are not involving in genetic information. They are not genetic material. They involve in some other functions. They include mRNA, tRNA and rRNA. mRNA stands for messenger. tRNA stands for transfer. rRNA stands for ribosomal. There are three types of RNA molecules which are non-genetic RNA molecules: mRNA, tRNA and rRNA. They are not genetic RNA molecules. They are not genetic means they are not involving in genetic information. That means characters and heredity from parents to progeny or offspring, that is not based on the RNA. These RNA molecules, they have other functions like messenger RNA, tRNA, transfer RNA and rRNA, which is called as ribosomal RNA. Okay. See now, this coming to ssRNA, single-stranded RNA is a single-stranded RNA molecule, means only one polynucleotide chain is there. Okay, it is not following Chargaff's rule. There is no hydrogen bond. It is present in TMV. Tobacco mosaic virus is an example. And double-stranded RNA is present in some members like reovirus. Reovirus and what? Blue tongue virus. Blue tongue disease of cattle is caused by blue tongue virus, that is made. and wound tumor virus. Wound tumor virus also has this double-stranded RNA as genetic material. So these are some RNA molecules which are working as genetic RNA. Genetic RNA means they involve in genetic information. Genetic information means they are responsible to carry out heredity information or genetic information. Coming to that non-genetic types of RNAs like mRNA, tRNA and rRNA, is it complete? Once again, double-stranded RNA. Double-stranded RNA means usually RNA is single-stranded, but it has two strands like DNA. DNA is there now, like DNA, there is two strands of RNA, but here A is there means opposite strand. Normally thymine will be there in DNA, but here there is presence of uracil. Guanine, cytosine, triple bonds, adenine, uracil, double bonds are formed in double-stranded RNA molecule. Double-stranded RNA means which has two strands. Two strands are joined by the hydrogen bonds. Hydrogen bonds are forming between guanine, cytosine and adenine, uracil, but there is no thymine. Okay, then see that non-genetic RNAs. First one is mRNA. mRNA stands for messenger RNA. Messenger RNA. Okay, this carries, what is the function of this messenger RNA? Messenger RNA carries information from nucleus to ribosomes. From nucleus to ribosomes, there is a carrying of genetic information. Usually genetic information is present inside the nucleus. The genetic information what is present inside the nucleus, that will be decoded into proteins. Genetic information what is present inside the nucleus, that will be coded into proteins in ribosomes. That proteins are showing functions like enzyme, structure, transport, regulatory, gene regulatory, toxic proteins, like that. So the information what is present inside the nucleus, DNA, from the DNA to mRNA, then to proteins. Here where the proteins are formed, ribosomes. Where DNA is present, nucleus. From nucleus to ribosomes, the information what is present on DNA for making proteins is carried or messaged by messenger RNA. RNA molecule is carrying information which is required for formation of proteins from DNA. As it is carrying information, that's why it is called as messenger RNA. Why is this called a messenger RNA? Means it is carrying information required for proteins from nucleus to ribosomes. Okay, and this mRNA is usually 5 to 10% of cellular RNA. In total amount of cellular RNA, this mRNA is around 5 to 10% of cellular RNA. It is single-stranded linear molecule. Single-stranded linear molecule, and average size length or size is 5 into 10 power 5 Daltons. The average size of mRNA is 5 into 10 power 5 Daltons molecular weight. Okay, that is mRNA. Second one is rRNA. rRNA stands for ribosomal RNA molecule. RNA which is present in ribosomes is called ribosomal RNA. In ribosomes, we told you already. What are ribosomes? Ribosomes are nuclear proteins in nature. They are made up of nucleic acid plus protein. The nucleic acid which is present in ribosomes is RNA molecule. RNA molecule combines with this protein and form ribosomes. We discussed already. See this one. So how ribosomes are formed means this is also single-stranded and twisted. They twist itself. A single-stranded DNA is twisting. Okay, and it is highly stable RNA. There are three types of RNAs usually. What are that? mRNA, tRNA, rRNA. rRNA is a highly stable RNA molecule. And 80% of cellular RNA, in total RNAs present in cell, 80% of RNAs are belonging to ribosomal RNA. 80% of total cellular RNAs are belonging to this one. Okay, and average size is around 10 lakhs Daltons. 10 lakhs Daltons. 10 into 10 power 5, that also same. 10 into 10 power 5 Daltons molecular weight is there. Ribosomes. So what is ribosomal RNA? rRNA forms ribosomes. Ribosomes are formed from RNA. That ribosomes, they are involving in protein synthesis. Ribosomes are involving in protein synthesis. In cell chapter, the functions under the functions of ribosomes we discussed there. The function of ribosome is synthesis of protein. So this is about mRNA and rRNA. Another type of RNA molecule which is tRNA. tRNA stands for transfer RNA. tRNA stands for rRNA, rDNA or rRNA, sir, in last points. rRNA, ribosomal RNA, sorry. Okay, tRNA is called as the transfer RNA. It has a structure like this. The structure of RNA is like this. 5' and 3' end. Why this structure is formed means, right, I will write some down. We need to write some parts. This tRNA has this structure. Why this structure of tRNA are formed like this means, this tRNA has some complementary region. 5', 3' has CCA, cytosine, adenine, and 3' end. There is presence of some complementary nucleotides. Due to that complementary nucleotides, there is formation of double-stranded regions with single-stranded segments also. This double stranded region, what is forming here is called stem. This is called stem. This is called loop. One loop and one stem is called one arm. There are 5 arms, which are acceptor arm is one, T-psi-C arm is one, another one is anticodon arm, variable arm, and DHU arm. There are totally 5 arms in RNA molecule. What is the time left, Sumedha? How much time left? 3 minutes. Okay. This transfer RNA is also called as, it has many names. I will give you the names. We have 10 minutes only now. Briefly, I will give some points, then we will see remaining points, remaining structure. Transfer RNA, tRNA is also called as a transfer RNA. It is also called soluble RNA, which is also called adapter RNA, which is also called translator RNA. RNA, tRNA has many names like this. It is single-stranded and it occupies 10 to 15% of total cellular RNA. 10 to 15% of cellular RNA is belonging to transfer RNA, and this tRNA has 70 to 80 nucleotides. There is around 70 to 80 nucleotides in this. Its molecular weight is around 25,000 Daltons. 25,000 Daltons. There are 5 arms. Here, due to presence of complementary regions, there is formation of double stranded structures in middle of single strand. This is single strand only, starting from 5' and ending with 3'. But due to complementary bases, there is formation of double stranded regions. Due to the double stranded regions, there is formation of stem loop-like structures. So there are totally 5 arms. One is acceptor arm, DHU arm, which is also called as a D arm or DHU arm, anticodon arm, variable arm, T-psi-C arm, psi symbol, T-psi-C arm. Okay, this is structure of